Hi everyone, I'm Alele Didiambot from BSc 3E and I'll be discussing the Act number 4003, an act to amend and compile the laws relating to fish and other aquatic resources of the Philippine Islands and for other purposes. So this was amended, otherwise known as the Fisheries Act of 1932. So mas kilala ito sa tawag na Fisheries Act. Was enacted on December 5, 1932, authorizing the compilation of all laws and regulations relating to fisheries and aquatic. It classified public fisheries according to their government and disposition, national, municipal, and reserve fisheries. So it was on Section 6 of this Act, it defined the extent thereof, which is 3 nautical miles at most from the shoreline of the municipality, while Section 7 dealt on the authority of the municipal council to grant the exclusive fishery privileges of erecting fish corrals, operating fish ponds, or taking or catching of bangus fry, kawag-kawag, or fry of other species. This Act 4003 provides for the protection and conservation of fishery resources such as the declaration of open and closed seasons, protection of fry or fish eggs, prohibition of the use of poisonous substances and explosives in fishing, and prevention of water pollution. The Act shall apply to fishing and fisheries in Philippine waters, including inland and marine waters. So, Section 10, Issuance of Order for Closed Season. Section 11, Prohibition of the use of noxious or poisonous substances in fishing. So, ito yung mga nakakalasa na bagay sa mga isda. So, yung mga pangingisda na maaaring magdulot ng mga kasiraan at pagkamatay ng mga isda. Yung mga, halimbawa, yung mga liquid na mga poisonous substances, materials, ganyan. So, yung Section 12, Prohibition of the use of explosive in fishing. Paggamit naman ito ng mga dinamita or other explosives na maaari ring ikasira ng mga halamang dagat at ikamatay ng mga isda. So, yung Section 30 naman is yung Protection of Fry or Fish Eggs. Ito yung mga pagkuha at paghuli sa mga itlog ng mga isda. At syempre, yung mga maliliit na isda na kinukuha nila, although maliliit pa, yung kailangan pa nating intayin lumaki ito. At kung may itlog ay hindi natin pwedeng kuhanin. And not more than 3 centimeters long, known as silinyasi. So, falling under national fisheries are deep sea or offshore fishing. So, makikita natin sa slide na kapag offshore, 5 to 100 feet, and kapag deep sea naman, more than 100 feet. So, Section 17, papasok dito yung license, tax on operation of boat. Syempre, kailangan ng mga lisensya bago mag-operate yung mga boat natin. Section 18, annual fee on operation of boat. Ito yung taong-taong bayad. Section 19, permit to operate vessels for scientific purposes. Section 20, persons and corporations eligible for licenses. Section 21, license for offshore fishing and municipal grant of fishery. Section 22, fisherman's license and license fee. Section 23, fees or fish caught. And Section 23A, fees for other aquatic products. So, yung number 2 is marine mollusca fisheries. So, makikita dito yung mga iba't ibang uri ng shells. So, dito nakalagay yung who may apply for licenses to take marine mollusca. So, syempre, sino yung mga eligible para makakuha ng license para makuha yan? And Section 25, application for licenses to take marine mollusca, pearling or shell collecting boat license, syempre yung shell divers license, syempre kasama din dito yung mga unlicensed diver, kung ano yung mga mangyayari sa kanila, ano yung mga proper procedures, section 29, letters or symbols and figures on pearling vessels, section 30, pearling districts in the Philippines, records or of shells collected, 32, special permit, section 33, holders of licenses of permits to carry, same at all times, section 34, syempre yung mga restriction natin, and power to prescribe of scales and fees, and power to fix minimum sizes of shells, and syempre yung mga shipment ng shells natin. So, next is sponge fisheries. Included dito mula section 38 to 50. Nakasama dito yung mga limitations to collect or gather sponges and other aquatic products. Sino yung mga eligible for concessions, yung applications for concessions. Syempre yung mga original and duplicate copies. Concessions for sponging and other privilege, annual concession fee, temporary prospector's permit, statement of sponges and other minor products collected, privilege of erecting necessary plant and size, limit, and classification. Syempre, this act is also about the hawksbill turtle. Kailangan din natin silang protektahan. Syempre, kailangan ng license para makakuha, and sino ba yung mga pwedeng mag-apply? Applications for license to take hawksbill turtles. Syempre, yung mga records ng turtle. Syempre, yung mga holders of license or permits to carry, same at all. Yung mga restrictions and yung power to prescribe license fee, power to fix minimum size of hawksbill turtles, syempre yung mga shipments nila, and yung provision for protection of other species of turtles. So, number 5, inland fisheries. This includes 2 sections. The Section 63, Fish Fund and Fishery Permits or Lease Agreements within Forest Lands, Section 64, Obstruction to Navigation and Removal thereof. For the reserve fisheries, includes Section 73 to 73B. So, Section 73, Fishing Rights Reserved for Exclusive Use of the Government. Section 73A, Establishment of Communal Fisheries. And Section 73B, Administration of Communal Fisheries. So, these provided for the establishment thereof in any of the Philippine waters by presidential proclamation for the exclusive use of the government or of the inhabitants, for the culture of fish and other aquatic animals, for educational and scientific purposes, while communal fisheries may be established by the Secretary of Agriculture and Natural Resources in any municipal waters. To sum up, this Act 4003 is all about protection and conservation sa ating mga fishery resources. Syempre, sa pag-protect din sa mga fry or fish eggs, yung mga pagbabawal sa paggamit ng mga poisonous substances and explosive sa pangingisda, and yung pag-prevent natin sa water pollution. Also, yung pag-control natin sa pagkuha ng ating mga milax, sponges, and marine turtles, and yung grant ng mga licenses and permits, and the setting of minimum sizes of fish, shellfish, or turtles that may be caught, and yung mga restrictions po natin sa mga fishing practices and in certain places or time of the year. Yun lamang po. Thank you and God bless. Hope you learned something from me po.